Okay, balik tayo dito sa general rule and exception to the rule. If we are talking of conspiracy and proposal to commit a felony. So the general rule says it is not punishable. So whether conspiracy or proposal to commit a felony, not punishable because it is only considered as preparatory act. So conspiracy and proposal are said to be preparatory acts. So the exception, it is punishable when the law provides penalty for a particular felony. So a good example of felony that has punishment, even if it is only in its preparatory act, is Article 304 of the Revised Penal Code. This is titled as possession of pickaxe or similar tools. According to this law, any person who shall, without lawful cause, have in his possession pickaxe or similar tools, specially adapted to the commission of the crime of robbery, shall be punished by arresto mayor in its maximum period to prison correctional in its minimum period. The same penalty shall be imposed upon any person who shall make such tools. If the offender be a locksmith, he shall suffer the penalty of prison correctional in its medium and maximum periods. So let us have another example of conspiracy that is punishable. So that is found in the Revised Penal Code. So we just remember the acronym treason. So the T is for treason, R for rebellion, I for insurrection, C for codita, S sedition, and M monopolies and combinations in restraint of trade. So the memory aid to remember is treason. There is also a conspiracy which is punishable in special law. So special law. You just remember the acronym that can be read, Dear Ate. First letter D, Dangerous Drugs Act. E, espionage. An A, that is for illegal association. An R, that is highway robbery. A for arson. And T, that is for terrorism. So, Dear Ate is the memory aid. So, thus far, we discussed about one aspect of conspiracy. That is conspiracy to commit a felony. There is another form of conspiracy which is not the same with this concept, that is conspiracy to commit a felony. The other aspect of conspiracy is conspiracy as a manner of incurring criminal liability. Anong ibig sabihin natin dito? Ang conspiracy dito ay paraan para masabi natin kung ano ang criminal liability ng isang offender. So, hindi kagaya kanina na ang pinag-usapan doon na conspiracy to commit a felony. So, nalaman natin as a general rule na hindi liable or there is no punishment or it is not punishable kasi nga it is only preparatory act. Pero, merong exception sa rule na even if it is just preparatory, it is already punishable. Like in the instance of possession of pickaxe that we have just discussed, that is found in Article 304 of the RPC. And the other one, if it is in the Revised Penal Code, even in mere conspiracy, it is already punishable. Conspiracy to commit a felony, already punishable if we are talking of treason. Namely, that is treason, rebellion, in insurrection, coup d'etat, sedition, and monopolies and combinations in restraint of trade. Ang isa naman sa special law, the memory aid to remember is Dear Ate. That letter D is Dangerous Drugs Act. Letter E, espionage. And then ang A, illegal association. Ang R, highway robbery. And A is arson. And TE, that is terrorism. So, dito tayo sa pangalawang klaseng conspiracy, a manner of incurring criminal liability. Sa nasabi natin, ito yung paraan na masabi natin kung ano ang criminal liability ng isang offender. So ito ang general rule to remember. All who participated are equally liable. So ito yung dito kinuha ang saying na act of one is act of all. So, lahat ng nag-participate equally liable. Provided, let me put emphasis on this one, na merong tinatawag na conspiracy. Whether it is expressed or implied. Kung merong conspiracy expressed, that is previous conspiracy, or implied through the actions which are said to be there is unity of the minds of the offenders before the commission of the crime, then this particular rule is very true. All who participated equally liable. So, ano ang liability ni A, B, C? Basta merong nangyaring conspiracy sa tatlo, lahat sila ay managot sa same na liability. Okay? But in every rule, there is an exception. If some or one of the conspirators committed some other crime, not part of the intended crime. So, may iilan o may isa sa mga nag-conspire na gumawa ng isang krimen na hindi sa napag-usapan. So, hindi sa na intended na crime na gagawin. So, let us have an example.